Hey, what's up, y'all? Classic Kev back with another episode. And y'all, honestly, this week is probably going to be the most important episode I make, y'all, because in this week, I'm going over my crypto exit strategy. And before we get started, y'all, this is not financial advice, and I could be completely wrong, but I'm going to break down my exact strategy, my thought process, and where we're going to go with this market. All right, now look, y'all, when going over my crypto exit strategy, I want you to understand it's kind of like being in a sailboat, right? You set your sail, you're in the boat, you're in the ocean, but sometimes you got to adjust the sails a little bit, because you got to adjust for the outside conditions. Now, on this channel, I've talked to experts at the Miami Bitcoin conference, and I've heard predictions of Bitcoin going anywhere from $100,000 to $200,000 a coin at the end of this year. And I'm not big on price predictions, y'all, but I can pretty confidently say I think Bitcoin will go to $100,000 this year. Why am I saying that? Well, not just because of the experts I listen to and have talked to personally, but go on Coinbase, one of the number one brokerages, a publicly traded company. They're advertising they're going to be lending up to $100,000 for your Bitcoin, meaning that if the asset would have to at least be worth $100,000 if you're using it as collateral to borrow $100,000. So that's just one little clue I'm going on, but all the technical analysis all show Bitcoin going to $100,000 by the end of this year. And as y'all know, I'm invested in a lot of altcoins. So as Bitcoin goes to $100,000, the altcoins will surge, and we're going to see some massive, massive gains. And y'all, we're seeing mass adoption happen right before our eyes. El Salvador just announced Bitcoin as legal currency. Look, McDonald's is accepting Bitcoin as currency in McDonald's in El Salvador. That's coming here real soon. Steph Curry's accepting sponsorships from crypto brokerages. Rob Gronkowski just signed a deal with Voyager to be the spokesman for Voyager. So crypto mass adoption's here, y'all. So we're in the fourth quarter of this crypto market, and we've been through the volatility, and I haven't sold anything. So now it's time to devise my plan to make some money. And so let's go ahead and let's get started. Now, y'all, this plan is really hampering on the ability of Bitcoin to go to $100,000 a coin, right? And I'm confident Bitcoin goes to $100,000 a coin, I'm going to have a six-figure payday because I own almost an entire Bitcoin. And I'll do a video next week where I break down my entire crypto portfolio and my stock portfolio so y'all can see what my positions are. Now, let's think about this. If Bitcoin goes to $100,000 and all the altcoins surge behind it, well, a lot of the coins I'm invested in, I can see their all-time highs, right? So Cardano, Chainlink, Polkadot, Ethereum, these are all projects I'm heavily invested in. Solana, I can see their all-time highs. Well, if Bitcoin hits $100,000, which would be past its all-time high, then we can logically expect that the altcoins will surge behind it and at minimum hit their all-time highs. Well, if all the altcoins even get closer to all-time high, I'm gonna have a six-figure payday. But I'm not exiting the crypto market. So here's kind of the long and short of my plan, right? I expect by the end of September to possibly Thanksgiving and New Year's being the latest, right? It's all contingent on Bitcoin getting to $100,000. So New Year's being the latest, but I'd say somewhere between September 28th, which BitBoy Crypto has alluded to that date a lot as well, between September 28th and Thanksgiving, I will be 80% out of crypto. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm going, taking vacations to Hawaii and I'm going to buy boats and Lambos. No. When I say exiting crypto, I'm going to be selling probably about 70 to 80% of my portfolio. I'm going to be then using that money, sticking it in like a USD coin, something that pays interest, right? So I'll be getting interest on my cash, just sitting on the sideline, waiting for the opportunity to jump in. So now, one coin I won't be selling is Bitcoin. I decided that I think Bitcoin's too valuable. It can be used to borrow against, right? So I don't want to sell an appreciating asset. So even though I do expect there to be a serious crypto winner, like I expect some of the prices of these coins, y'all, to get cut in half, right? Because a lot of times the prices of these coins don't correlate with what's actually happening with the project. So y'all know the three things I like to look for when I invest in these coins. I like to look for real world utility, right? So that's why I don't fool with stuff like Dogecoin, because I like stuff that has real world utility. Then I like to see corporate partnerships. I want to see who you have deals with. Do you have deals with Amazon, right? Do you have deals with Microsoft? Do you have deals with Google, right? So a lot of the projects I'm investing in, they have big corporate partnerships. The third thing is I want to see the team that's involved with it, right? I want to see that you have a team of veterans that have experience in the crypto world and that have good reputations in the crypto world. So those are the main things I'm investing in. So I won't be selling my Bitcoin, right? So Ethereum, I will probably sell half of my Ethereum bag. And I originally wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to sell half of my Ethereum between September 28th and New Year's. I don't know exactly when, and I'll probably, the way you dollar cost average into these coins, I'll probably dollar cost average out of them because, y'all, you know these markets, it's impossible to time the top and it's impossible to time the bottom. So maybe I'll sell one Ethereum on September 28th. Then I'll sell one, before Thanksgiving. And so I'll just kind of throughout the month, just kind of break off little by little. So I'd say I'd expect about half of my Ethereum, maybe even more, to be gone. Cardano, y'all, I'm probably going to sell about 70% of it. And I'm keeping about 20 to 30% of Cardano, just in case I'm wrong, just in case it's a rocket ship to the moon, so I don't miss out on those massive gains. Solana, y'all, I'm already in massive profit on Solana, so it's smart to take profits, y'all. So I'll probably sell about 70 to 80% of my Solana by Thanksgiving. Chainlink, all of Chainlink will probably be going. I may keep 20%. I'm not sure yet. Polkadot, 70 to 80% of my Polkadot will be gone, right? So basically, I'll be packing a moon bag with all these cryptos. Some of these altcoins, I'll probably just wipe them out, just sell all of them, just take the profits. So once I do this and I sell, and I do this six-figure payout, once I sell my pretty much 80% of my portfolio, I'll sit on the sideline and I will pick good entry points for these same projects, right? Because now we understand the market a little better. We understand the volatility. So I'll jump back in at great price points because most experts are saying that we're going to experience a crypto winter. We're going to experience a sell-off. And I'm sure from y'all seeing the other day how coordinated these sell-offs can be, because that's where these hedge funds make this money. They pump it, they pump it, they pump it. They pull the rug and they rebuy at the bottom. That's kind of their strategy. That's how they make their money. So we need to kind of think like the hedge funds in a way. So look, and if anybody wants to hold their bag, if they're collecting interest on their crypto, I'm not saying that that's not a good strategy. That's a good strategy, but I think where I'm at with my portfolio is I'm tired of seeing my portfolio being up six figures and then being down, 50% in a day. I can't stomach it anymore, y'all. It's time to take profits. It's completely okay. But next week I will break down my entire portfolio for y'all so you can kind of see where my head's at on these cryptos. And then once, hopefully I have a six-figure payday. That's kind of the game plan. And then what I'll do is we'll dollar cost average back in to these coins, right? Because you want to buy these coins when nobody's talking about them. So that's kind of the game plan. Now, is this plan subject to change? Absolutely, y'all, because if Bitcoin doesn't get to $100,000 or if there's a black swan event and crashes the market, I may have to hold a little bit longer. But y'all, it's good to come up with a plan, and it's always smart to be self-aware that, even the perfect plan can go wrong, and making adjustments on the fly can make you a lot of money. Just make sure you're making these, making your plan with a clear mindset, and that you're going into it understanding what you're investing in, understanding what your goals are in these markets. And also too, y'all, I did want to update y'all. I did add a little bit in this last flash crash. I did add to my portfolio. I bought a good bit of Chainlink. I just thought it was too good of a deal to pass up. I did buy a whole Ethereum because I don't know. I just feel like Ethereum is going to get to $10,000 a coin, so I definitely wanted more Ethereum. I bought more Matic. I thought Matic, this might be the best buying opportunity for Matic. I think the price point was right where I wanted it to be. So I added Ethereum, Matic, and Chainlink, and I already had positions in those coins, but I just added more. I think bang for buck right now, those were the best bang for bucks that I could get my money into. All right, y'all. So that's my basic plan. Hey, y'all, look, pretty simple plan, but hey, like anything, I'd rather oversimplify something than overcomplicate it. I am really hoping I have a 6-figure payday. And look, y'all, I'd like to hear some of your crypto exit strategies. So if you want, post your exit strategies in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And y'all, thank y'all again for watching. I'll see y'all next week.